We're here today for a really cool project. As always, I'm Ashley with Garden Grace Florals. This is Rachel with Masterpiece
Weddings.
And we are really excited to share today part one of what will be two of us kind of exploring and thinking about thrifted, budget-friendly items for an event or wedding, mostly is kind of where we're going. But the idea is like, what can we use that we have and supplement what we could find thrifted, ideally, and sustainable for a wedding. And then part two of this is actually going to be, you're going to see us doing that at the wedding venue that we're working with a photographer, and it's going to be like a whole setup. So you'll see how we use things. We're going to be really transparent about budget, about things that we think about for color palette and all the fun stuff.
And like how you can even reuse them after your wedding, so that like it's, you can get, like thinking about stuff that you can get that like you can actually use in your real life after the wedding, you know, to build your home and stuff. So it's even more sustainable because you don't just get rid of it,
throw it away. That's the idea. So the inspiration for what we're doing is exactly that, trying to think about what you like, what color palette, what style, and in this case we're going with a very colorful palette, so lots of kind of reds and pinks and yellows and purples and all the things in between.
Happy in spring and summer and all fun stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So kind of spring themed. So when we go into this, in this case, the thrift store, we're going to be looking for different color, maybe glass and tableware that we can use for the table.
Pretty china.
Yeah, I was going to ask you anything else you're kind of looking for. China.
Yeah, china.
Maybe napkins. We have some linens, but we're looking to see what else we can supplement.
And actually one of our couples coming up is using for their sweetheart table all of their grandmother's china. So like looking through your own like family heirlooms and like stuff that's maybe hoarded in a china closet at your mom's house. And using some of that stuff is really fun and can be super sentimental and really lovely too, just as a fun memory.
I love that. And then again, things that you like so that you can reuse them, right? Like in a future date. So, all right, come with us to the thrift store.
Okay, so we clearly had our work cut out for us, but the goal of this video is to show you at home what you could do if you really were interested in this thrifting and sustainable decor vibe, whether it's for a wedding or event. In our case, because we're wedding professionals, we really do kind of have an eye for choosing colors and overall items and decor like these that can help match what we already had at home and our own design aesthetics with what we're getting. So, for example, Rachel had really beautiful linens already at her home. I had some brass candlesticks and candles that I really wanted to use. I fell in love with these white paper bells because I just thought they went so perfectly with our vintage kind of wildflower tea party aesthetic that we were going for. While we thrifted, we found Murano Italian glass in the exact color scheme we wanted, so we could not have been more thrilled with what we found.
So candles, maybe flowers and a couple, and then I also have some candle sticks for taper candles that we could paint in the color scheme. So I actually think we could add some of those, and that would be like perfect to tie it together.
Oh, we got another one. This needs to be cleaned out.
So this could be like a little vignette for like cards or gifts or something. I love that.
If you put a wire up through it too, it would stay up.
That's
you
awesome.
You could easily like get like some wire or something.
I love that. Maybe some flowers coming out of it. That's
or like
awesome.
a sign even that says cards and gifts that would
So
hold the top
cute.
up.
So we were finished with the first store, and then we decided to get an idea of the linens that Rachel had, which were so perfect. She had these really cool vintage lace linens, embroidered linens, and it just was so exciting to kind of see it starting to come together. So then we hit up our next favorite thrift store, which benefits the Humane Society locally. We always love to support them. And here we actually met a really incredible woman who used to be a professional picker and helped us to know what best porcelain plates to find.
We just had a really awesome conversation about how to find the best type of china. And so now we're looking to see what all of these different pieces have to say. Look at that. So you never know who you'll meet too in the thrift store to give you great advice. Thank you. You were the best. Like, look at this. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I mean,
I'm kind of obsessed with this
one
personally. I don't know why I love
me
this
too.
one so
That's
much.
I'm trying to look. Let me see. Bavaria. So that's what we need to look. That's what she was saying. It's like a finer china. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Yay.
So after a truly magical day of thrifting, it was time to bring everything to our car and get started on the final details. I am so impressed with Rachel's ability to create absolutely stunning illustrated details. She made these gorgeous pieces for signage and table decor. Then shortly thereafter, I got my local flowers in from a local flower farm. Those poppies and ranunculus were incredible. And it was time to head off to the venue, Sweetwater Branch Inn. So make sure to subscribe and like for part 2, in which we show you exactly how we styled everything and the total cost of everything. You will not want to miss this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.